This is the bottom of the supply chain of your iPhone, of your Tesla, of your Samsung. I mean, I'm just naming those companies.
Right.
It's all of them, right? All of them. And here's what you need to know, Joe, about this video. This is an industrial cobalt mine where there's not supposed to be one artisanal miner. Now, that's the term used for people who are just digging by hand as opposed to tractors and excavators. There's not supposed to be one here. That's what the story is told at the top of the chain. There's more than 15,000 human beings crammed into that pit, digging by hand. And if you have sound, you hear the mallets, you hear the shouting, you hear the grunts. And that's the truth that needs to get out there. That's the truth people need to understand, because this is a story that goes back generations. There's these fictions told at the top of the chain about what conditions are like at the bottom, and truth seekers have to go find that truth and enlighten civilization so that people get agitated about it and want to do something about it. So there's no clean cobalt. Let's just make that totally abundantly clear.
You have a bullet in your hand and you shoot a gun, which bullet drops faster?
Generally, they get the wrong answer to that.
Yeah, drop at the exact same rate.
They'll hit the ground at the same time.
Exact same time. And that blows people's minds. They can't believe that's
But we
fact.
do that in Physics 101. It's a physics demo. So that's why physics is so important. You know, people say, oh, let's take biology and this. Great, but don't leave out the physics, because that's where the fundamental operations of nature are to be found. Physical universe are to be found. So what you have is, you have a gun at one side of the stage. The bullet moves horizontally, but also falls, because gravity is pulling them both. And you watch the projectile curve down, you watch the stuffed animal curve down, and it hits the stuffed animal every single time.
The only factor that would change that would be if you put wings on the bullet and was dealing with the wind. Right?
Yeah, wind would affect it.
Yeah.
Do they have bullets with wings? I haven't seen that.
No, they don't.
Okay.
No, but if they did,
Yeah.
you know, if like you shot the bullet and then they figured out, like, clink.
You realize...
Remember when he punches the clock? Mm-hmm. That's not in the script. He just punched that clock off the wall, and Todd thought he broke his hand. That was not on the script. When I saw, you know the bus scene where he can't stop laughing? Mm-hmm. I saw them shooting that when I got to set. I swear to God, I saw him walking, and I knew he was going to win an Oscar. It was that good. And I looked at Todd and I go, holy shit. He goes, you have no idea. It was like when I saw The Fighter, Christian Bale in The Fighter, remember that opening scene? I went, oh, you're going to win an Oscar at this. I don't know. You could see it. You're a crack addict, and you're an ex-boxer. You see one frame, and you go, well, this is something different is happening here. It was the same thing with him. But I watched him for, I think it was 4 or 5 days I was there, and I've never seen somebody be able to hold that concentration, that kind of character for that long. Wow. I was like, I could never do that. I don't want to do that. That's not fun to be around.
That was a spooky movie because I was like, this is like too close to reality.
Masterpiece, bro.
And then right after that, you have the BLM riots, the COVID riot.
The tallest thing humans built after the pyramids.
I think it's a building in Dubai.
No. So in other words, what's the next tallest thing after the pyramids?
Oh, right after.
Yeah. What is the next tallest thing we built? Stable structure after the pyramids.
What?
I think so.
Really?
Yes. 89, 1870, late 1800s in Paris, the Eiffel Tower. That was the first stable structure we built as a civilization that was taller than the pyramids. So the Egyptians knew they knew architecture. They knew. No one's taken that away from them. But to claim they have some secret knowledge of the functionings of the universe, no. No.
Well, people love saying that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it makes for a great TV.
But the fact that they didn't have steel, and the fact that you're dealing with the very, very most recent 2,500 BC, they built.
You just have to be more ingenious, more innovative.
Yes.
Than